Hello everyone and welcome back to XAIR Investor. I'm Victor and today we've got a lot of things to discuss, including some significant updates on Beyond Air, recent developments from the CEO, and an important proposal from the company's upcoming annual meeting that could affect all shareholders. First, let's talk about some big news, and it's a little late news, but it's still news, from the Beyond Air CEO, Steve Lisi. Recently purchased $1.4 million worth of shares on October 1st, 2024. When the CEO buys at this level, it often means a strong indicator into the company's future. Beyond Air has already hit some major milestones, such as FDA approvals of their LungFit pH system, and this move suggests that Steve Lisi has some bigger ideas and plans ahead. Now let's talk about some of the critical points from Beyond Air's annual meeting scheduled for November 22nd. One of the proposals on the agenda is of particular concern and significance. It's number 6, which deals with the potential issuance of more shares tied to the recent Securities Purchase Agreement. In short, Beyond Air is asking the shareholders to authorize the issuance of shares underlying warrants from a Securities Purchase Agreement signed in September 2024. These warrants could potentially increase the number of outstanding shares by more than 20%, depending on the exercise of anti-dilution provisions. And if you have any questions, you can comment below and have a discussion. But for investors, there's definitely some pretty big implications. One is dilution risk. The issuance of additional shares could dilute the value of the current outstanding shares, which would impact the stock price. And for existing shareholders like myself, this means that while the company is gaining flexibility and raising additional funds, our ownership percentage in the company would be reduced. Now, some positives is the strategic flexibility. On the flip side, authorizing these shares would give Beyond Air the flexibility to secure funding for future projects without needing to wait for further shareholder approval. This could be crucial for advancing their pipeline, especially their groundbreaking work in nitric oxide therapies for both respiratory diseases and cancer. So they might have some orders coming in that we don't know about yet that would need a lot of capital to fulfill. Capital needs and timing. As I said, this proposal raises some interesting questions. In their last earnings call, Beyond Air did state that they had sufficient cash, to fund operations for about a year or more, a couple years. So why do they need the authority for these shares now? It could be a strategic move to ensure that they have financial safety net in place, or it could mean, like I said before, they're preparing for a potential expansion and increasing in R&D efforts, and especially when it comes to their Beyond Cancer spin-off company, which deals with solid tumor issues, essentially fighting solid tumor cancers with nitric oxide. It will definitely need a lot of capital to get that moving. Now, of course, in other news, let's not forget the upcoming earnings call on November 11th, where the company is likely to address these financial strategies. I'll be paying close attention to how they justify the need for the flexibility and how it ties into their future plans with LungFit and Beyond Cancer. As always, I do want to remind you that I am personally invested in Beyond Air with about $5,000 starting investment, representing about 14,000 shares roughly. It's actually a little bit more because I've done some back and forth trading to kind of increase the shares with the existing amount of money that I invested, but that's beyond the point. this is my, but this is essentially my current life savings. Not really a big investor, don't really have that much money, but I've kind of put it all in the, I guess, this basket, I guess. I am currently just sharing my insights, and please don't take this as financial advice. Please stay informed. Be sure to do your own research and consider the potential impact of dilution and future growth when evaluating investments. In other words, I have no clue what I'm doing. I am just winging it, so don't take my advice. Do your own research. Thank you for watching, and if you want to stay up to date on Beyond Air and their innovative tech and their company information and news, please hit the subscribe button. I'll be keeping you up to date on the science, financials, and key events like earnings calls, filings with the SEC, and other things like that. Thank you for tuning in, and see you next time.